Today we're talking about AWS SnowFamily. Here's what we're going to cover. What the AWS SnowFamily is and when you'd use it. The three devices, snow cone, snowball, and snowmobile. When to use each device, and the common use cases and pricing. So the AWS SnowFamily is a set of physical devices that AWS ships to you for offline data transfer and edge computing. If you have 100 terabytes of data to move to AWS over the internet, even with a fast connection, that could take weeks or months. Plus, you're using all your bandwidth. The solution is AWS ships you a physical device. You load your data onto it, ship it back, and AWS uploads it directly into your account. It's fast, secure, and way more practical than network transfer for large data sets. There's 3 devices in the SnowFamily, each designed for different scales. The AWS Snow Cone is the smallest device in the family. It has an 8 terabyte capacity of usable storage, and it's small and rugged, so it fits in a backpack and weighs about 4.5 pounds. The use case is for small-scale data transfers, edge computing, in remote or harsh environments. It could be powered by a battery or standard power outlet. Think of Snow Cone like a portable hard drive on steroids. It's perfect for when you need to collect data in the field, like drones, sensors, operations, or disaster recovery sites. The second is AWS Snowball, the mid-sized workhorse of the family. The first version has 80 terabytes of usable storage, some good compute capability, and it's good for large-scale data transfers and local processing. And then the Snowball Edge Compute Optimized has 42 terabytes of usable storage, so it has more compute power and is good for machine learning, video processing, and local compute workloads. And this is about suitcase size and 50 pounds. And it's used to terabyte to petabyte scale data migration and edge computing with more power. And then Snowmobile is like the beast. It's like a 45-foot shipping container on a semi-truck. The capacity is it has up to 100 petabytes per snowmobile. It's 45 foot and rugged sized shipping container. It's used for exabyte scale data transfers and the entire data center migration. You could think of Snowmobile like hiring a freight train for your data. If you're migrating an entire data center or have 10 plus petabytes to move, Snowmobile is the option. So a real world example would be if you were moving your entire on-prem infrastructure to AWS, you would use Snowball or Snowmobile to physically ship all your data instead of trying to transfer petabytes over the network. So the way it works is first, you order the device through the AWS console, AWS ships it to you, you connect to it and load your data using the Snow Client or NFS. Then you ship it back to AWS and AWS uploads data to S3. And then AWS wipes the device completely, so all the data is encrypted end to end. And the pricing varies by device and job type. It's a service fee per job and the daily charge after the first 10 days on site and the shipping costs. And for snowmobile pricing, you have to contact AWS because it's custom. So that's AWS SnowFamily. Physical devices for moving massive amounts of data when the network isn't an option.